welcome to another episode of Relufe BuzzZone, and this is where we give our takes, gists, scandals, everything happening in the entertainment space, from celebrity gossip and a whole lot of that. This is where we talk about it right here on Relufe TV. My name is AY with the double O, and of course, I'll be starting with the gist zone. All right, starting off with the gist zone, and our first stop here. Nigerian singer Davido has called for the release of online activist Verydarkman. Now, let me know laugh. This one suits me small. Who was arrested by the EFCC, and the arrest has sparked, of course, outpouring of support and a whole lot of that on social media. Some people are, scouting and saying, "Oh, release VDM, release VDM," and I'm even seeing hashtag release VDM. What is happening now? The EFCC has not provided details actually about the arrest, but Davido's demand for Verydarkman's release comes after Seun Kuti also spoke about the arrest, and Seun Kuti hinted that Verydarkman's current situation might be linked to his criticism of the Nigerian church. Now, Verydarkman's lawyer, who is also Seun's lawyer, involved, Verydarkman's lawyer is also Seun Kuti's lawyer, and they are involved in a case with the GT Bank and a whole lot of other banks as well. And Seun Kuti believes that BDM is being persecuted for speaking the truth about powerful pastors in Nigeria. I'm sure there'll be more development on that story as time unfolds. Away from that story, Nigerian rapper Ojumodu Black has advised up-and-coming artists to be cautious when dealing with record labels. Now, this is one thing that is true, because a lot of artists have come out to talk about how they feel cheated with this record label and that record label. He emphasized the importance of patience and hard work, and he has urged a lot of artists to focus on developing their craft until they are ready. Ojumodu Black warned that taking upfront payments from record labels, can lead to debt and financial difficulties. Now, when you have like a whole lot of debt that you have to pay back, that's a lot. And he shared his advice on X, actually drawing from his own experiences in the music industry. Away from that, now this one was one highlight of the week, where Don Jazzy gifted a woman 6 million naira. Now the woman was shocked, because she had just reached out she tagged that Don Jazzy to give her 1 million naira. Don Jazzy sent 1 million naira. She posted a screenshot a balance rather, and Don Jazzy was like, no, your account cannot be, he said the account balance was unhealthy. That was the word. And of course, it sparked a lot of reactions online, and Don Jazzy was like, I'm gonna add another 5 million naira. Now this is 6 million naira altogether. Congratulations to her, and you can share the money, by the way. And another story, now this one is funny. Nigerian singer Ruga revealed that he became toxic at the age of 6 due to a heartbreak experience. Now, the heartbreak experience is how he had this auntie who used to tease him and say, "Oh, you're my boyfriend, you're my boyfriend." And deep in down, as a child. And the funny thing is, when they say that people have childlike minds, you just, you're not thinking of you're not adding so much importance or attachment to anything. Your mind is just there, and you're taking the flow as it comes. If someone says, "Oh, I'm your dad," and gives you a hug, the way children can be. So he said this auntie referred to him as boyfriend, and then he actually did think that he was a boyfriend until he had caught the auntie being intimate with another man, and he started to sing Style Plus, "Holy Fumi, oh, and then he would start to cry. On another story here, DJ Copy, daughter of billionaire Femi Otedola, has talked about how she was almost, fooled or scammed by someone who wanted to use her to get through to her father. But I would not necessarily use the word fooled or scammed. All right, she was like, the individual initially offered her help and support, but later revealed their true intentions, expecting something in return. Copy stated that she felt foolish for not realizing that that was the person's motive earlier, and she had learned the hard way that some people don't offer help without expecting something in return. Okay. Away from that, Nigerian singer Tiwa Savage has described Nigerian men as not romantic in a recent interview. Now, I'm not going to take that, because you are a baby mama to a Nigerian man. Although she credited them with being charismatic and generous, and she believes that they lack romantic qualities. Now, Tiwa Savage stated that this lack of romance is a key reason that she has been avoiding relationships with Nigerian men, and despite their ability to swag and splash cash, she's looking for more romantic gestures. I think she's only looking for this because she has got the money. In a case where For Nigerian girls that don't have the money, they will look for love and they look for money, so they will be less bothered about men that are romantic or not. Next up here is trendy or trashy. Now, for this part, now there's this trend on social media where people are showing off houses, showing off cars, and it's quite a lifestyle among Nigerians. And the behavior is seen as a way to, maybe they're showcasing their status and all of that. And so people even take pictures, videos of their luxurious cars, mansions, designer clothing. It's what they say, come with me, let me show you around, let me give you a tour of my apartment, a tour of, and it's becoming a thing. And it's beginning to seem like show off, because at the end of the day, the point is, why? That's the big question, like why? And I'm saying that it's not just people that are living the luxury life. Even people that are low-key, just in their one-room apartment, two-bedroom, are also doing this. Now, what's your take on this